Hello and welcome to our weekly update. I guess we're calling them a default update until a better idea has been.
I think default update.
Default update.
Default update.
Default update.
That's a good
Default
name.
update sucked.
Default update. What? No.
Sorry.
I think default update is good.
No, just salt
Assault.
sounds better.
Yeah.
Griff ball. Firefight.
Okay.
All skulls on.
Okay, we need to stop pausing
Okay.
the second he says anything in Halo speak. What is the deal with Griff Ball?
I don't know. I like to say griff ball.
No, but there's no default game type.
Oh
Griff
yeah,
Ball
actually,
and Reach.
the guys at Griff Ball, whatever it is, they've been actually working since Reach came out to develop the best game type and maps, which is kind of sweet if you ask me.
Maps meaning multiple.
In other words, Rooster Teeth.
I don't think it's Rooster Teeth. It's the Griff Ball Hub guys, because I know that there is actually like.
Oh, like Rooster Teeth invented it, and then people took it way too far.
Yeah, and so there's like a league or something insane like that.
There is actually.
And they've been working to create the best map and game type that they can to best emulate what was in Halo 3, as well as integrating armor abilities, I think, which is cool.
Whoa.
I think they're gonna end up throwing out armor abilities or making it so like.
I don't know.
I think it will likely be sprint only, but the bulk carrier will still get a speed boost.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna get on track here.
Yeah.
Bread Chicken, what have you been playing?
I have been playing. Okay, let's see. I finished Alan Wake. I had to buy the DLC because it was just so Jesus.
And there's another one coming.
And there's another one coming. Oh my goodness, the way they ended it, you're just like, oh, now I have to buy the DLC because I'm too into this game. I've spent too many hours playing this game, and I need to find out what.
How
the
many
story
hours is that game?
Actually, pretty long. I would say each. They have 5 episodes in the season, and each episode's around maybe an hour to 2 hours. So it's like pretty long game. It's like 10 hours.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's always nice for me to see a game that actually has storyline in it, because they're a little.
I think people are getting too far away from, gamers still like your classic, straight up adventure games. I mean, look at, what's it called? Fortune something.
Drake's Fortune?
Drake's Fortune, yeah. We
Yeah.
talked about it earlier. Like, people love that game.
Mhm.
And that game's as straightforward as it gets. Follow this path, kill these guys, move on.
Yeah. But I mean.
But its story is so compelling, you can't stop.
It's okay to have gameplay and story, and maybe even if it's a really good game, not worry about storyline so much, or if it's the other way around, that's still okay,
Yeah, like the gameplay sort of supports the story. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, video games is a storytelling medium. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So I finished Alan Wake. I'm like dying because the DLC is not out yet.
Right.
Been playing Halo Reach, like everyone else in the world who has Halo Reach.
Yep.
Yep.
I actually
Yep.
played Modern Warfare 2 for a little bit.
Why?
Because I don't know. I just don't know. I was just like playing it because I felt.
And then you were like, oh, wait, I own Halo.
I think it was more half and half. Like, I went to Modern Warfare 2 because I was like, I like the sniping more, I guess.
Mm.
But and then again, like you can snipe whenever you want, and when you go to Halo 3, you
You
can't.
have to get the sniper rifle.
You have to
right?
get the sniper rifle.
Though Team Snipers does get picked
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost every single time it comes up.
but usually when I go on Halo, I just do my 3. I go into
Arena and do your 3
and
games.
do my 3 games, and then it's usually
So
I
how
have
have they refined Arena?
It's interesting, actually.
Have you both played Arena to the point where you're ranked?
I have
Yeah.
not been.
I'm ranked.
I've played 1 day of Arena this season.
I have only played 1 day. I haven't been ranked yet. I got a little number next to my name. Actually, I think.
The number comes from after you've played 3 games. It starts changing as your daily rating,
Yeah.
but you have to get rated 3 days
7
to 7 days.
7 days, and then you get your actual like silver, bronze.
Well, that season's
Iron.
almost over, right?
It's almost over here, but
This year, or the season this time started the day it came out.
The day it came out and is going for what is essentially 3 weeks.
mhm.
After it ends the Sunday 3 weeks after the game came out. But
Yeah.
it's a 16-day season because that week started on Tuesday.
I have a couple of problems with Arena. Like, if you start out a game and let's say you've already finished your first 2 games, and you've gotten like great scores like 1,600.
And then you blow it on your third game.
No, the third game, your teammates or the other team leaves. It automatically gives you 1,000.
That sucks.
It doesn't,
because 1,000 isn't actually that good.
1,000 is
sucks.
the lowest. Basically, you can, like if you get anything under than 1,500, you're automatically in the worst rank. So you actually have to.
But if you play a 4th game, it
No, you
throws out
actually
your
have to
level
play 3
score.
more to get a better score.
Oh, really?
You can't just play 1 and it takes best 3. You have to do 3 at a time.
That seems silly.
It does.
Yeah, and then if you have teammates who leave, like you're doing 4v4, and your teammates leave, it doesn't really reward you or give you extra
Really?
points.
I found that when I've just paid attention to my rating in Team Slayer, because it will give you your rating no matter what.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just press select.
If you just press back and go into the cards report.
yeah.
I found that in Team Slayer, whenever teammates leave, my scores spike an extra 200 points.
Yeah, but
Yep.
then it also goes down because you lost.
Well, I win those games.
You do?
I've actually found that's not that all that unbalanced. Well, I've been playing a lot of Team Slayer,
Mm-hmm.
Well, games like that are balanced
which
because
leads me to the point where it's like, actually, people who I really hate people who trash talk when they win a 3v4 on either side, because
Oh,
if you're the 4 versus the 3, you've got a man advantage.
Yeah.
And if you're the 3 versus the 4,
You have an extra guy to kill.
you have an extra guy to kill, and so if you have more player skill,
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna win easily. Because even if you screw up,
you have
your screw up is not gonna reward them with a double. It's gonna reward them with you,
Yeah.
yeah.
which is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You calling me nothing?
Yes.
Well, I think like they should also. Some of the maps aren't really balanced for arena. Like, I feel like the cage is one of them because you can spawn trap people pretty easily because you can only really
Yeah, the cage seems to have real spawn issues.
yeah, because it's you either spawn in one of 2 places, and
Yeah.
it's really easy to cover those places because they're sort of one's wide open and one's at the edge of the map.
Yeah, you can just trap people in there.
Yeah.
I found the one issue. I think by the end of winter, we are going to see some kind of spawn system
You think?
recalculation. Because didn't they
Well-
do that for Halo 3?
I don't really remember.
At some point in Halo 3, I remember them redoing
the spawns.
part of how the spawns do calculations.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But
Well, I mean-
but right now it's ridiculous.
Yeah, some maps seriously need to be redone.
Team Slayer, you will spawn 3 feet from somebody, and you don't need the speed up in gameplay because armor abilities already provide that.
Yeah. No, I mean, what's it? Worse though is Boneyard, because one team will only spawn on this
Yep.
open tower over and over and over again, and it's just terrible. Because I mean, I played in Team Sniper
It
games.
seems like the most challenging thing for all games right now, just in general, is spawn. Or not in
Yeah.
general,
Over the
but
last
shooters.
year. Yeah. I mean, there hasn't really been any other shooters coming out, but
Modern Warfare 2 sucked.
and that was a year.
Halo can't get it right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, neither of them are better than the other, I don't think.
but
Mind you, Halo doesn't have the unfortunateness of being spawn trapped by a massive flying plane.
Yeah, that
Blood.
drops bombs that kill 5 people.
So
at a time.
it's easier to escape from a Halo spawn trap because you can outplay people your way out.
Mhm.
yeah,
But it still can be equally as aggravating because you can just turn a corner and you're fighting, which is nice. But at the same time, it's like, why?
yeah. I mean,
And you don't even have to turn a corner. Like a guy just chucks a grenade across the map, you spawn, it blows up on you.
It blows up your shields and he goes, "Oh, DMR, bam, you're dead."
Well, actually, grenades can kill you in one shot now, which is
Really?
if they're right under you.
Oh, really?
in Reach,
Yeah.
not frag grenades.
Not
Plasma
frag grenades.
Yeah, frag grenades.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
they can't. They can't.
I tried it. I tested it out because I wanted to see if they actually
Oh, your
Nerfed
frag
them.
or an enemy's frag?
enemies frag.
Did you stand like on it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Really? I thought only
That's-
plasma
yeah,
grenades were
they-
capable
no, I
of
don't
such-
think they
such
do that.
They
ridiculousness.
made it just as strong as the plasma, except it doesn't stick to stuff bounces around.
I don't think so.
That seems silly.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe not.
All right.
use
So
that
is that
for
what
one
have you been
shot.
playing other than Reach, or what have you been doing with Reach? That's different.
Forging, actually. Me and a friend actually did some legit forging the other night, which we hadn't really actually done much of until then, and it is really cool. I mean, they've been saying, and we've been saying about how Forge has had a complete and total upgrade, and I didn't, you know, it's think to yourself, oh, that's pretty cool, and then you go into it, and you don't even really realize how big a
in-depth
difference
it
that
is, yeah.
makes.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we just had a little made a little one flag capture the flag map. We're gonna try it out, but it's the kind of thing where the fact that we were able to do it and say this even looks really nice in less than 6 hours of forging time. It's crazy, because in Halo 3 you wouldn't even be able to do that.
It's all the
You'd
phase
spend-
and
the
fix.
ease
Those
of
are
it
the most helpful.
has made me more sloppy. Like, the
You think?
ease at which I can do some stuff has made me make my edges really rough.
But the thing about that is
But
that
I can always just turn on the old physics properties.
yeah.
I've had more trouble rotating stuff.
Well, that's what the
I've had-
coordinate editing is
No,
for.
rotating. Not rotations, because rotation snapping never snaps it the way I want to snap it.
Oh.
And then just in general, I cannot figure out how they've changed it so you can't just hold right trigger and move the right stick.
Yeah, you can. You can
But
rotate
it
things.
seems to react differently.
Yeah, like if you have it on snap like 90 degrees, you have to actually like flick it a couple times before it actually spins, and then doesn't spin the right direction. So
Yeah.
I think it's better to use the coordinates.
Yeah, I haven't actually used the snap very much.
Yeah, snap is... Some expert forges out there are using it probably great.
Yeah.
But for me so far... And
I
I
haven't used it
haven't
much.
forged that much. But
Yeah.
it's been
Well, I
more
mean,
aggravating than helpful.
the map that we made was kind of a natural map. It was on a little rocky hill kind of thing, so there wasn't much need for 90-degree
Were you guys on Forge World?
attachment. It was on Forge Worlds.
Which place?
It's called Alaska, I think.
Oh,
There's a
you're right. You're
section.
right on top of the gulch.
It's,
Yeah.
it's right on top of the gulch. You can see the gulch from there. And one thing
How
that
do you guys,
actually,
have you get? How easy was it to make the borders of it just like the soft deaths?
surprisingly easy. I didn't do a lot of it. It was my friend. He was sitting there. He was, apparently the biggest problem that he had was the amount of time it takes to change the size of it. So he'll just be sitting there holding the trigger down as the numbers go up. So
Can you die by it while
no,
forging
in
it?
Forge it doesn't
Thank God.
do anything.
That's one annoying thing when you're actually trying to make death balls and
Forge.
forge,
Yeah, kills balls and
kill balls
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like you'd make one, right?
and then
just
it'd kill
boom.
you.
And then as you'd be placing it, and as you try to get in this exact tight space,
Yep. But
I had a problem with that too. Like I'm sort of a perfectionist, and with Forge, like with the coordinates, they have so they have you can move one up and down, and you can move them singular
backwards,
units and
forwards,
stuff.
yeah.
But it seems like certain structures,
don't line up.
yeah, they go
like
to
that.
0.5 instead of actually 1. So like they're maybe I don't even know inches, but like
Bridges.
I mean,
you cannot put bridges. I found that I have a lot of trouble putting bridges together
yeah.
Well, I mean,
without having them have to phase through each other. It's like if they phase through, they look bad because you can tell there's a seam there.
mm.
But I don't know.
Well, I mean, what I've done actually is I haven't really used a lot of the coordinate editing. The coordinate editing I only use to make sure objects are like straight up and down.
Anything else we
forged.
really want to get to?
No, I mean I played more Minecraft because I'm a terrible little addict. But
I played more Minecraft. I went on a 10-win streak in StarCraft, which was awesome.
sweet.
Apparently, people on Bronze League don't know how to deal with rushes. Look at that.
I'm silver on 3v3 random.
I'm doing 2v2s, and we're doing really well.
I don't have StarCraft.
So, in the interest of keeping this under 15 minutes, I'm going to talk really fast and say, I'm Blarg,
I'm Dr. Laser.
And I'm bread chicken.
and this has been our weekly update.
Sweet.